to Horror Hour.
We all go a little mad sometimes. Get you.
Hello and welcome to the Horror Hour, the show where we discuss, debate, and mainly listen to George chat shit for an hour.
Period.
This week's episode, we are going to be discussing the best and worst of horror remakes. So you can imagine George is probably going to have more shit takes. So, I think based on that, I think George should go first.
Oh.
Should he do best? Well, tell us what you think's your best one, George.
My best. Okay. Well, I wrote a few down, but I want to test what. It seems I'm going first. I'm gonna go this one, and then we'll test what later this time. I might give that. And I am going to go with the 2002 movie The Ring, because I watched this. I rewatched this film recently. The palette. Are you all right? Was that going to be yours?
That was one of your picks.
No, it was Yutaka's face when he said it. He just went,
"Oh."
Well, Yutaka likes to make a mountain out of a molehill, and just find fault with everything that I do. But that's fine because
it's just easy.
He can give it out all he wants.
Like you.
I will. Yeah, exactly. Very easy. But no, I'm going with The Ring 2002. I love Naomi Watts. She couldn't, unfortunately, do a good Princess Diana, but she did a good shot in this film. I loved the music. Hans Zimmer, like when he said, "Honey, we're going to go hard with this theme," and it's iconic. The palette, it's all green and black.
Hold up, Hans Zimmer did the music for The Ring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, work, bitch.
Mm-hmm. And I just really, I know a lot of people find it boring and quite long, but I have a great time with it. I think it's such an interesting film. And if I'm ever on the train going home, which is like a 2.5 hour journey, I stick the film on, and by the time it's done, I'm almost there. So I love it. I think it's great. And have I seen the original? No, but I have seen this one. And I like this
Hold
one.
on.
So
what?
Like you didn't know that was... You knew that was coming, surely. Surely you knew he wasn't going to have seen the original. Subtitles.
I like
George.
I like subtitles, actually, because one of my worst is a American remake of a foreign film. So take that.
So, can I hop in now since
sure, you can hop in with that attitude, yeah.
Oh well, first off, dumbass. If you would have not listened to Liam, you would also know that the Ring remake is actually one of the probably only successful, in my opinion, American remakes of a Japanese horror film. So, pipe down.
You
just went off with what Liam said. I'm saying you're right.
I know.
George.
Thanks.
So, the reason I rolled my eyes and I knew that was coming was because you've been, "Oh, look at this new thing I've got. Look, it's the color palette of The Ring." Yeah. Yep. Like the colors of the wind. You are not Pocahontas, so you can put that back. And
use code George15 for 15% off.
But no, and then I also noticed you had hopped on because like Nick was rewatching it. You're like, "Oh my god!" You were just
yeah, but I had also watched it. I had watched it before that. I watch it a lot. I just don't talk about it all the time because everyone thinks that the only film I talk about is Scream for some reason.
No, you talk about The Ring
for some reason,
or your Ring. That is a lot. So
I watched The Ring after my ring surgery, actually. So,
I know which one was worse. Anyway,
yeah. But anyways, I agree with you on this one. This is
like when the TV's leaking. Yeah, that's a visual. Yeah,
that was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is.
I felt right at home.
Cindy, the TV's leaking.
But yeah, so that is one of my best remakes. I just think, as American remakes go, it's one of the better ones. Not of just in general of any type. Not of obviously, are you saying it in terms of Japanese remakes, but also Americans have remade a lot of other various foreign films, and I think this is one of their strongest in general.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Thank you for your time.
So, David, please do enlighten us into your best.
I mean, this is a movie that traumatized me. I hate it. I hate it because it traumatized me, but I love it because it's so. It's the 2006 When a Stranger Calls. People shit on this movie.
I do,
but I am obsessed. This is the movie that I thought I was gonna watch when I saw the original, because the original, it starts off with the whole house, like, the strangers, coming from inside the house, and then it just goes off into not a whole other movie, but it takes a while to get back to certain things, which is fine because the beginning was so like intense. But for me, I love that it's the 2006 version. The entire movie, like 90% of the movie is in the house. Like it's I love that, like, because it's like it gives you more time in the middle of nowhere, so you ain't going nowhere. It's like intense. She was such a great final girl,
it was a Motorola Razor.
Yeah. Oh my god, I used to have this friend that she used to have them
days.
She used to have the pop pink one. Bitch, when she would flip that, honey, my pussy would get wet. Like it was so. Oh my god, and she would have like the things on the string, like on the side, like you could like. Oh my god,
I had the silver one.
I had the black one. God. Oh, they were the best.
You talk that if you had a rotary, when that was like one of those that you could, that was just like a little bit different.
I miss those days.
The phone was on a wire.
Remember prom night when he's calling everybody and he's like, anyways, okay. But she was such a scene. Oh my god, she was such a great final girl. I would have left them kids. I would have carried Rosa with me because I was going to save Rosa. But
poor Rosa.
She didn't deserve that, honey. She's getting paid minimum wage. But she had to have a nice room though. That room was nice, and
she gets that room, but that the top in the son gets that fucking bachelor pad. That should have been the other way around.
Yeah, because she was working hard. She was getting but the house was immaculate. I would never live there, but it was gorgeous to look at. Every time that you would walk into the room, the light would come off. So when she would see the room coming, like lighting up and lighting. That movie was so good, and I don't understand why people shit on it so much. I truly can't. Like, there's some movies that are like, this is bad, but I love it. This one, I truly cannot understand why people hate it so much. I don't know.
I don't get it either.
It's always like the list, like, oh my god, worst remakes and all that. Like it shouldn't have been made. I'm like, bitch, get a life. Like, girl, I don't know. I've seen the remake more than the original. I would
say that. Yeah,
she is such a great final girl, and by the end. Trauma, baby. That I would. Let me tell you something. I don't know how I would live after that shit. Because he looked at her. Remember that at the end when he took a good look at this bitch. He was like, with a scar, and he was kind of hot.
Oh my god, he is too.
He was in Charlie's Angels Full Throttle in that fight scene. Remember? Oh my god,
he was in Sons of Anarchy. He's known because of that face. Okay, but he's known because of that scar. Sorry, too butch.
Yeah,
I went too far.
Keep it faggy or get out.
Okay.
She was so good. A great remake. I would watch it. Recommend it to anybody. I rewatched it again a couple months ago. Still horrifying for me, but rest in peace, Rosa.
Gone too soon.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. So
had
now
two Marvel stars in it too.
Oh yeah, Tessa Thompson, honey. She could peg me.
Tessa Thompson's in it?
Yeah, she was the friend at the party.
Remember? This is in high school. Oh wait, it is high school. Yeah, no, like she in the beginning when they were painting and she was fucking her. She fucked her boyfriend. What's her name?
So who's the other
Tiffany.
Marvel one?
Agent Coulson's the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to rewatch that film.
Say it like you mean it. Anyways,
was it 2006? Was that film?
Yeah. Yeah, but Tessa Thompson, honey, she could put a strap and go to town on me, honey. She's looking dumb good. Get the strap, bitch. Anyway,
Zavid's looking to do with Prince William.
Allegedly. Well, unless George, you haven't, George.
I can't reveal my sources. Why do you think their son is named George Alexander Louis?
Ooh. Ooh, girl. Oh, y'all do remind me of each other. Y'all a little
I've
bit
got the
camp.
same hairline.
Well,
Anyway,
why
sorry.
doesn't he?
Okay.
I have a quick question. Why doesn't he just shave it off?
I don't know, George.
Have mercy.
It's
Because
a-
he looks so much older when with I've never understood the George Jefferson look. Like that's not like mama. Let it go. Either get a I don't know. It's just because he looks older with it.
Some people just like to keep
Hold
it on
on
there
to-
as long as possible.
No, girl. Like, oh dear. Like a comb over.
Some people just aren't as brave as you, David. They can't
I mean,
embrace.
I enjoy.
embrace
I don't
the
know. I
bald.
like. I don't know. It makes my eyebrows pop. I don't know.
Was it? Is that the word
Yeah.
we're going with?
the woman was too stunned to speak.
I'm gonna get your ass, bitch.
I think you've gotten my ass enough. Thank you very much.
Oh, last week, bitch, I was watching that episode and I was like, oh my God, please, Jesus. I have to keep quiet more often. But yeah, no, I love that movie. Anyways, from Prince William's pegging to, anyways, let's move on, please.
So speaking of pegging, Yutaka, what's your best
Oh,
peg?
girl. I will be scatting. Yeah.
I would have to go with. Okay, I wasn't prepared to give you years, but you'll know the film because it was marketed, which I did love, to see Paris Hilton die.
Yay!
I freaking love the remake of House of Wax. It was, Alicia Cuthbert, love her. But and she was a great final girl. Chad Michael Murray, whatever happened to you? I don't know. But I really just enjoyed, like, the setting was great. I thought the special effects with all the kills.
Alicia, what?
Alicia is her name Alicia Cuthbert?
Cuthbert.
Cuthbert, sorry.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You know who we need? We need Nick here, who I couldn't stop laughing last week. Everyone was like, all the comments like Nick just keeps typing. You can see he was just going like,
yeah, no, she was in Happy Endings.
Old caller.
She is, she was in The Girl Next Door, where she played the porn star.
Alicia Cuthbert.
Yeah. Oh, Cuthbert. It is T. Sorry.
Child, that's a name, honey.
TH.
Oh, she was in The Cellar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was in The Cellar.
Anyway, sorry.
But either way, and it
The
starred
Girl
Paris
Next
Hilton.
Door.
I said The Girl Next Door. She was the porn star.
You're her body trip.
I don't know.
Anyways.
But
we're like that.
Are you pausing for like dramatic effect?
No, I did a Control-Alt-Delete. My brain just restarted.
House of Wax, 2005. Paris
Thank
Hilton.
you. Oh my God, Deborah Logan, I'm coming for you. But yeah, it had Paris Hilton's chase scene and ultimate demise was done so cool. I loved that kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the only thing that was a little hokey because the effects were not the best was when the actual house was melting at the end and they were fighting. Yeah. I was like, oh, we could have scrapped this. But I really enjoyed the story. It had some good jump moments, but the kills were so good. And the cast was hot.
When he was pulling the wax off his face while he was still alive.
Oh my God, that was so funny. He's like, he's like, let me fix that for you. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, what was his name? Paris Hilton's boyfriend?
Yeah.
Them lips, bitch.
I loved the town. I really wanted to move to the town. I thought that was just beautiful.
Well, got a one-way ticket.
If I was Wax, I'd be like, somebody just please, like at least they could perfect some things about me,
or melt you,
or melt me. Yeah, and I thought the killer,
Oh,
you know,
like melt on the nipples. Oh no, never mind.
Oh,
the candle wax.
Yeah. Oh, that's like in Valentine.
Yeah.
And she. Oh my god, that does nothing for me. Like hot wax on my nipples. Like now, getting your nipples sucked is kind of hot, but like,
I burnt myself on the kettle yesterday, and that was enough to.
right? How's
Ugh.
that?
he's still whinging about
Put
that.
some cocoa butter.
Yeah.
It was just over 24. It's been quite a tumultuous 24 hours for me.
It's like
Oh.
like he went to Vietnam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you this once? Right. So I worked in a hotel like a few years ago, like as like in front office, and I
As
was
a
like
what?
guest relations.
Oh.
Is that what they call it now?
Yeah.
They all got a name for it.
No, and it was it was an airport hotel. So these guys like, oh, where are you going to? As they were leaving, they were like, oh, Vietnam, and I fully blank was like, is there a war on?
Oh my god.
I was like, is there a
Liam.
war on?
No,
And
not
then
Liam. George.
what?
I'm sorry. George.
Jesus,
You thought the war in
George.
Vietnam was still going?
Yeah. And then
Child.
they were like, it ended like 20 years ago, and I was like, oh.
You said that. Wait a minute. You get that conversation to them like, oh my god. So
Yeah,
you were
I was dead. 100%. They were like, we're going to Vietnam, and I was like, but isn't there a war on? And they were like, no.
Go back to school, George. Go back to school.
This one you can't blame on being in American history. That's world history. Jesus.
And no, Harriet Tubman was not in the Vietnam War, George.
Oh god.
I can't.
Technically,
What?
that was an American war. UK wasn't involved in that war.
No, that's fair.
Uh,
It's still world
Cold
events.
War.
That
we
one
were.
is.
The Vietnam War. We were not.
Mm.
That was only America.
I want to be in America. Okay.
Sorry, that was an anecdote, but yes.
So do you have any other tidbits, information, or things you would like to sell us on House of Wax, Yutaka?
No.
No, good. I will go with mine then. And mine, I didn't have it on my list until today when I
Why
was doing
are you
some
talking like
research.
Catherine Hepburn, darling?
I don't know.
It's adding a bit of drama, a bit of spice.
Yes, darling. A little
Gonna
camp for
stroke
tonight,
out on
darling.
us later.
You should never joke about strokes, Yutaka.
Kind of strokes.
What's that thing in
Those
the UK?
long
Is it
strokes.
is it stop?
Huh?
Where like all the sounds are
Oh.
like stop. And it's like speech.
no,
slurred,
it's fact,
fact.
and it's
that's
face. Is their face fallen to one side?
Facial
A.
drooping.
Yeah.
Yes.
A.
No, it would be.
Are their arms falling from down to the? Are they arms limp?
People go limp when they see Liam.
C.
They were having a fun time, and then they seen
Anyway.
it, and their fun time went soft.
The lights came on.
All the roaches
Although you're
scattered.
giving me like bear. Like there was this porn that I was watching. What I forgot what the name of it was. Like Bear something. It was kind of
Bear
hot.
City.
Not Bear City.
Oh,
It
that was
Bear,
a good show. That wasn't even a porn. That was actual comedy
Oh,
series.
There we go.
It's a
Bear
queer comedy
something.
series.
He was kind of hot.
Good times.
Mhm. Yeah.
So mine is 13 Ghosts.
So
I
good.
didn't realize it was a remake.
Yeah, girl.
For a
So
long time.
I
Old
don't.
remake.
Yeah, I didn't. So obviously, I haven't seen the original. Because I didn't know there was one.
Child. There goes the interviews then.
But I mean, all the people involved in that one are dead, so it's fine.
Well,
I don't know if they are. If they're not, happy for them.
George,
But yeah.
can you? I'm sorry, no, Yutaka, can you show us your yearbook and let's see if they're still.
He wouldn't have the yearbook. They were in first year when he left.
All right, Mr. Flintstone.
Says the one who didn't know that the Vietnam War ended. I'd pipe down on
Because
that
I wasn't,
one, ma'am.
but I wasn't born when the Vietnam War was happening. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God, that Bette Midler song. Oh, we love. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna start crying. Anyway, sorry. Ooh, too gay. Sorry.
13 Ghosts.
Yes, 13 Ghosts. It's Matthew Lillard. What?
Oh, you froze. You went, yeah, 13 ghosts. And then it just froze. And then it came back to Matthew Lillard.
Jesus Christ, that was good. Oh,
Okay.
thanks for that explanation.
Is it Elizabeth Shannon?
Shannon Elizabeth?
Shannon Elizabeth. There we go.
Jesus Christ. Maybe you are Catherine Hepburn. Damn.
I mean, come on. Shannon. It's like it's the weird thing of like two first names.
Yeah.
It's like a name. That's just weird. So it's okay.
Alexander? Joke went over everyone's head.
No, well, because my middle name's... Yeah, but that's my middle name. It's not my last name.
That's also my middle name.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
Look at
so
her
just...
butt.
The ghosts so well thought out throughout this film. Was it the jackal?
Yes.
The jackal. Yeah.
You remind me of one of them.
If you're going to say...
Is it the fat... You're going to say the fat...
The boy and his mother.
Yeah.
What? I wasn't going to say that. Oh my God, y'all are so hateful.
Who are you going to say?
If it's not,
I was
going to
say
the
the one
woman
with the
with the big
bolts.
tits, then you can fuck off.
Well, no, because she was pretty. You're not.
And so am I!
The one with the bolts, yeah. I can't remember which one that was. Is that the...
He was hateful. Honey, he swung that hammer.
Big, with the hammer.
Oh, bitch, honey.
Watch that tonight.
I love the jackal when she's dragging Elizabeth, honey. She's like, yeah. And she's like scratching her, honey. Oh, I love that shit.
I'd be the witch. I love the witch.
I just want to be the big turd lady.
Well,
some of us live in a delusional world and just let us live in it. Thank you. So yeah,
that'd be a good costume.
Yeah. Or you could get one of them breastplates like what Jimbo has.
Yeah. And just get some cuts and just feel pussy all night and just scare the kids away.
Would you all live in that house?
Absolutely not.
No.
Who the fuck?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You done lost your mind.
Utaka couldn't live in it because he wouldn't remember what doors had closed by the time he came back around.
Well, with you, when they would put the glasses on, it would just be cum all over the place. It wouldn't be blood. So we would need to clean up a little bit.
You'd have to hire someone.
With Matthew Lillard there, definitely.
Rosa. Oh.
Honey, the doors wouldn't be anything splitting Matthew Lillard in two and if I was there.
Oh, I can... Oh, when he turns around and sticks up his finger, I think... Fingers. They're so long.
Well, he's a tall man.
Just reach right on up there.
Oh, girl.
This is in the After Hours show, Liam.
Oh, yeah.
So vulgar. What's happening?
So, speaking of the After Hours shows, remember we are on Patreon now.
This used to be a reputable show. What's happened?
We're 10 times worse on there than we are here.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
So that's
facts.
Everyone's best. So, George, give us your worst. What is the worst?
This was difficult for me because I have got like three, but I'm trying to think of which one I think is like the ultimate worst out of these. Because that one's not bad. It was just a shitty American remake. No, they're all shitty American remakes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
Well, this isn't something new.
I'm gonna say
we all know America ruins a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Poltergeist 2015. Because I completely forgot that film actually happened until I was like, let me remind myself about some of that. And I was like, oh my God, yes. And then I rewatched it the other day and I was like, this is just not good. It just didn't bring anything new to the table. And it was just literally like, it was like the same story, but they just like, we'll change the character's name so it looks like we've kind of done something a little bit different. And now we've got flat screen TVs. But yeah, it was very unmemorable for me.
It's like, remember, y'all remember? I remember I went to see this in the movie theaters. There was a trailer.
Paint a picture.
There was this where there would be this trailer. I think it was when the Blair Witch Project, the remake, came out, that they would air the commercial, the trailer, but they wouldn't say it was a Blair Witch Project.
The Woods.
something like that. That they would just show it was like they would show them like the trailer, but it never said Blair Witch
called
Project.
it The Woods. Yeah,
yeah. I was like, oh shit. I feel like because I'm like you must have some delusion to think that you could remake the original Poltergeist. It's not my favorite, but I can even understand that it's a great like stunning movie and everything. But girl, really, y'all thought that y'all could do this shit? Like out of all the movies to remake, girl.
And they didn't even hire Yutaka to save the little girl from the TV.
Oh my God, do it, Yutaka, do it.
I don't know lines. I'm so terrible. Feed me the line real quick. What's the line?
Oh, what does she say? She says so much.
Go into the light.
See, yeah, I can't. You bitch.
And then I'll be the old guy from part 2.
Oh my God, no, what does she say? She said
that's the scariest one for me, bitch.
In the second one, oh my God. Anyway,
when that old man is walking on the lawn, like, and he's just singing and looking at her, and I'm just like, oh, back up, James. Anyways, yeah.
I love to get around. Love getting around. Love
I bet he does, allegedly.
Talking to people, even on a rainy day. Anyway, but yeah, the originals are iconic, but that 2015 one was not a vibe for me. My second pick was also The Wicker Man, with I
mean,
because that was
it's terrible.
It's terrible. So bad compared to the original.
Come on, you can't say it's the worst because the amount of memes that it gave us. The bees. Oh, they're in my eye.
So anyway, yeah. But yeah, Poltergeist is it's very unforgettable. So that's why I'm going to say it's the worst for me.
Well done. So, David, as our connoisseur of all things bad, what is your pick for worst?
Honey, I don't know who thought this was cute. I don't know who thought they should have made this movie, honey. Because the original is so cunt and so pussy and so everything.
It was probably the same person that told you to wear a wife beater today.
But I feel cute. But who told somebody that they should do The Craft? Who told somebody, let's do The Craft again? Let's do a remix on this bitch. No. And they added homosexuals in this movie. Disgusting. No, like I like who? No. I like that they
did a Craft remake?
Well, it's a requel.
Ew.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a straight up.
No, it's a requel. It's a remake sequel, pretty much.
Yeah.
Requel, sequel, dequel. It sucks.
Because I didn't realize we were doing requels, honey. Because I would have come with a few more options. But anyway, go ahead.
Have mercy. Oh Lord. Yeah, no, I mean, I watched this movie and I was like, oh, let me give it a chance because it's diversity and all that stuff. But oh God, have mercy. I was like trying to get through this girl. I was like, it's like, ugh. It's like you. Anyways, when I was talking about trying to get to the end and spitting on the guys' backs and all that stuff, like it was just like I was trying to finish and I just couldn't. I was like, this is sad. This is a tragedy. Yeah.
I don't even think I've watched I saw the scene with Thingy in it with the girl from the original.
Oh yeah, the ending.
Yeah, but that I watched the whole film.
I watched it. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was that bad.
Girl. Oh no.
Did you hold on, wait. But did you pay for it, Liam?
No, fuck no.
Now, how would you feel if you paid for it?
If I paid for it on sale.
Don't, because you just regrets paying 79p for Exhibit A.
No. I'm saying if you paid to rent a film, and
depends on how much I paid.
So that's what I'm saying.
When it very first came out, and it was
some people paid some people paid $20 to rent that.
I would have regretted paying $20 to rent it. But like between like 5 and 10, I would have been fine.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, I thought it was a shit film, so obviously I was just curious.
Free, but
it wasn't even fun. It wasn't up to me. It was just boring. It was trying to be progressive, and I'm like, ew, girl.
There was no Nev Campbell. I
almost joined MAGA after that movie, honey. Like I was like, no, what is this? Like, ew. I hate it when movies try to be so like. Also with the Black Christmas one. Ugh. Not the 2006 version.
I was going to say, I thought you liked the 2006. I thought you were going to say that for your best.
The reason why is because I enjoyed what they did with when A Stranger Calls, like how they took it with the whole majority of the movie and how. But that's all the Black Christmas movie, bitch. But yeah, the Black Christmas remake.
Yeah, that was
no
bad.
girl.
That was
feminism,
so
girls rock.
bad.
Go home.
Like,
oh, get back in the kitchen. Like I don't know. Like it's disgusting. Like I don't know. It was so I hate it because it's so cringy to try and watch when movies set out to be so progressive. I'm like, oh, girl.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Well,
that's true. But I mean, I have to agree, even though this wasn't his pick, but that Black Christmas remake, they're like the trailer was good. I enjoyed the trailer because it looked like, oh, okay, they're gonna do something. And then I watched the film like, oh, wow. I'm like, well, that sucked. I was fine in terms of like the whole feminism, but the whole like beating you over the head, like you just and then
there's difference. There's a Charlie's Angels 2000 feminism, and then there's this, which is like you're making everybody just angry. Like you're just pissing me off right now. Like, please shut up.
I mean, the first Black Christmas, I mean, we're talking abortion and like, you know, I mean, that was great feminism. That honestly, Margot Kidder
but it's
was
not like
the best.
If women stick together, we can kill the evil. Ew.
Yeah.
Shut up. Like, ugh. Girl,
now
I hate when movies do that.
Fuck up.
Like, girl. I hate it when that's one of the things that really boils my blood in movies nowadays when they try and do that shit. Like, girl, please stop it.
Seems inauthentic.
It's so cringy.
Yeah.
God, like they're trying so hard. Like they try to act gay people. And I'm like, oh, girl, please, girl, get back in the bathhouse. Like I can't do this. Anyways, that's just my rant going on. Anyways, let's move on, Dad.
Thank you for your rant, Miss Utaka, Miss Colorado 2008, or I don't know where you're from.
Between George in the Vietnam War and you thinking I'm in Colorado,
Miss
y'all
Vietnam.
are
I don't know.
fucked.
I know you're like
1984.
You know, saying all Asians look alike, because I am certainly not Vietnamese. Not
race?
That there's anything wrong with it. Yeah.
Oh. He only said that. Oh, don't always take it to the race card. Right.
Oh, yeah, I was talking about me.
Speaking of the worst jokes, what's your worst pick?
So to give context for the worst, when this, so.
Are we getting a monologue here?
No. I was just saying. So Friday the 13th remake, they did a decent job, but it was a huge box office hit, and I still enjoy that one. But because of that. That's what spurred. Yep, you can be mad because you're the dumbass who likes it.
Yeah, well, you fucking think Friday the 13th is better than that in the bin. Go on, say it.
Hold on.
You would have lost your mind if you think Nightmare on Elm Street is worse. Child.
That Nightmare on Elm Street remake was trash.
Horrible.
Dumpster fire, trash.
It has some gorgeous visuals.
Yes,
but that movie was just
Friday
so
the 13th
boring.
didn't even have that. The 2009.
No. But it was entertaining.
See, there's a difference.
No.
If you're not entertained, who gives, like, you're not going to sit there and watch a film.
Oh my God, Freddy has a backstory. Shut the fuck up. Anyways.
Thank you.
Like,
also, Rooney Mara as Nancy was just not a good pick, especially when, I mean, honestly, Katie Cassidy turned that shit out. Like, I wanted her to live.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry, but I've seen better plots in cemeteries. Like, I just could not deal with this. It was so boring. I was like, y'all trying to do this shit right now? Like, girl, please. Ugh. Anyways, Yusaka, sorry, I had to go.
No, thank you. I mean,
it's fine, George. I'm with you.
Thanks.
It's a terrible remake, and you know what?
Yeah,
you've got terrible takes.
Like
you want
like
y'all lost your minds up in this bitch. Honey.
One thing I will the one thing I will say about that film is I do think what they should have done is keep it as he was actually innocent and it was like a mob thing and they just took it as that they killed him and he was coming back to kill the kids to avenge the parents. That's what should have been, because that's what a lot of people, that's what they led it to believe at the beginning. They were like, the kids, we were young, we didn't know, we would have said anything, and the parents just took it and killed him. Then that would have agreed. So I agree on that sense that they shouldn't have gone, because then one minute it's like, oh, he's innocent, then the next minute it's like, oh no, he's a full-on like
Yeah.
here. So so I get that part, but I mean, I like you said, stunning visuals, brilliant. I wish they would have used the the Freddy's theme, like 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, more in it. I thought I enjoyed the kills in that one, and Kyle Gallner was amazing, and it was
that's it right there. George just liked it for a spank bank.
When he came
Even
out
I
that
fell asleep
water,
trying to whack myself to that movie.
it was.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I can't believe, right, that you are saying you would rather, like, you think that is worse than the Child's Play remake in 2019?
What the fuck? Wait a minute. You just pulled that out your ass. I never mentioned Child's Play.
No,
bitch.
you're not you, darling. Utaka, because Utaka has mentioned it a few times.
I was like,
we haven't gone around the second time.
Yeah, but you just wanted to use this one as an excuse to pop Miss George off, and George is now popping off because I refuse to be held down and quieted any longer about this discussion. 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street will go down in history as a great remake, and people who don't like it, the people who don't like it will be dead in 5 years, so it doesn't even matter because the
this
new
is fair. I'll give you the part, maybe dead in 5 years, but you know what, ma'am? Your like monologue was calm. A bit much. Yeah.
This is the night the lights went out in Georgia.
Wait, does George even know that reference?
No.
Of course he fucking doesn't.
What is it? Some gay film?
No, it's from a TV series.
Show.
In, like,
I guess you were 50% there. But how dare you not know? Oh my god!
Designing women.
Dixie Carter.
That is just names.
See, y'all can, if you want to come to George's defense over loving this film, just know he doesn't get so many damn references anyway. So I'll let you have this one, George. I'll let you. It's still a shit film.
But what is it that what is it that you don't like about it?
It's boring as fuck. And also that last kill,
I just can't.
That whole the special effects with the mirror, they fucked that one up real bad. Like it just didn't work. So to end on that, I was like, I appreciate what you were trying to do, but then you made it way too much visual effects heavy and it wasn't good. So you really killed that moment. No pun intended on that. The characters were bland. Like Nancy was never this just, it was a blank. Like it was just nothing. Girl, give us nothing. That's what Rooney Mara was doing. She can act and she's acted great in other things. But this,
I think she mistook the.
Also, she was like, that was to me, she was going through trauma. And so when we're going, she gave us nothing. But then when I said that about Sam in Scream 5, everybody said, no, she was on pills. She wasn't well. So that's why she gave a bland performance.
No, I think Rooney Mara just took the sleeping pills by accident during the movie.
Mm-hmm. There's a difference. Mm-hmm. Like there was just
a difference between playing bland and being bland.
You're supposed to be on my side, Liam, here.
Oh, but I can't fully. I can support you on quite a lot of things, but I can't support you in supporting Rooney Mara.
I mean, I didn't know her apart from that film anyway, so I don't...
That is a stretch far too far. We've all seen her attempt
fucking horn outside the house. Like, is somebody getting
what was it? The spider girl web?
Maybe somebody died.
I don't know, but someone's shouting now. Oh my god! Imagine if somebody dies right now and we get it on camera. The views. Anyway, sorry. Clickbait.
Is somebody gonna come into your house and kill you?
Wait, let me jerk off.
Could you imagine? Anyway, sorry. Well, okay.
Maybe the Prowler's coming. Ooh,
that was a good one.
No, they won't be coming into my house, Utaka, because my doors and windows are locked. So, anyway,
unlike your hole and your mouth and your dick slit. Anyways, okay,
with an open mouth.
Dick slit. Oh
okay, that is called Patreon.
Anyway, fine. I knew you were going to come for Nightmare on Elm Street, but whatever.
Because it's so easy. Film. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
that's fine. We'll get over it. We'll talk about mine. So my worst pick is the Rocky Horror Picture Show remake. Let's do the time warp again. How about you fucking don't?
They did a remake?
Oh, the television?
Made for TV? Television one.
Yeah. The Fox one.
Wasn't it a live Was it live?
It was a live
it was
production.
supposed to be live. It wasn't. It was all pre-done, and then they had scenes intercut throughout the film, recreating the cinema experience of watching the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So it was supposed to be a movie within a movie.
I've never seen this.
Garbage. Oh, it was awful. They took out all of the horror elements, all of the sex elements. It was just shit. Like, it was just...
This is the one with Laverne Cox, right? We're talking about?
She did look fabulous.
Yeah.
She
did look fabulous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. However, her looking fabulous did not save this shit.
Yeah, oh no.
It was Rocky Horror done by Disney. Like, and you would
it should have never been
me
in the first place. Yeah.
So this was like Glee.
Oh no, it was even worse.
Sorry,
than Glee.
the Glee version
worse
of
than the
some of those
Glee
songs.
But Glee was fun. I don't know. There was something very like it fit in the theme because it was like supposed to be inappropriate in the. But this one they just like tried to make it very palatable for Middle America, darling, and it was just not cute. It was like Rocky's dirty and nasty and sexual, and you're supposed to feel dirty while you're watching it.
I never thought I would see the day where I didn't like Christina Milian.
Yeah, I know.
When you say what?
And this made. I never thought I would see the day where I'd hate Christina Milian, but this made me hate her.
Did she play Janet?
No, she played Magenta.
Yeah.
Oh, she was awful. And like somebody hit the lights and turned off her brains. Like,
she must have seen the Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would rather watch Nightmare on Elm Street remake than Rocky Horror. Fox.
No. I was about to
no.
I was about to go to jail. I was about to go to jail.
Rocky Horror remake.
So yeah. Because like I'm sure it actually did have like Disney Channel people playing Brad and Janet as well. Which, like,
I honestly
really
don't remember this
like,
remake. I must have. Wow.
Oh, it was so
all of these lives. All of these live ones like roll into one. Like
the Grease live one was actually
the Grease live one was good.
Fun.
Jesse J popping out at the beginning. And like Ellie Bones, Popular America, like who's this guy?
And I thought the Hairspray one was pretty cute.
Jesse J is.
Yeah,
the Hairspray one was pretty cute.
Because
I actually have that soundtrack.
What about the Rent?
Which one? The live?
I have both.
I mean that movie. When Michelle Pfeiffer came up and said, "Twist, twist, 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 mashed potato, mamba." Oh my god, what is that she said?
Who wouldn't be in love with Miss Baltimore Crabs?
Oh my god. This show has gone down since Miss Baltimore Crabs.
But yeah, I don't remember this one at all. I probably told myself I'm not watching that.
But I screwed the judges. Okay, and sorry.
No, at the end where she's like, first impressions can be tough, but when I saw you, I knew it. If your size weren't enough, your last answer. Oh, it's so good. I'm going to watch that film tonight. I love that film.
Oh, I want to watch.
Not in Baltimore, it isn't. And may I be frank?
Yeah. What did you think about the Rent live?
Valentina couldn't find the note.
Well, a bit like Idina Menzel.
Okay. George, he never ceases to just not.
You're mad about me popping off about Nightmare on Elm Street, but you piss off a lot of gays saying Idina Menzel.
I just feel sorry for poor Valentina because like her scenes weren't even live. They were from the night.
With the rehearsal, wasn't it? They did the rehearsal
from the rehearsal the night before where they weren't even trying
because some clumsy bitch decided to break her leg, whatever the fuck. Yeah, I mean, she's still fabulous. I love her, so she'll be fine.
Yeah, like if you've seen bits of her doing it properly, she was really good. So I felt really bad for her that that opportunity got taken away from her. But
I would have set a hit on this bitch.
Got to be in the Heights.
I would have been like, I would have broken both of his legs.
In the Heights?
What?
She was in the nail salon during.
She was in the Heights. Yeah. In the nail salon.
I haven't watched that film. Actually.
No, but let me tell you something. I would have broken both their legs if they would have fucked me up like that. Because you're trying to set me up, bitch. Nasty. Anyway.
Nasty bitch.
I'm really surprised though, Liam. I don't know why I'm saying Liam, but it's because Liam was speaking, so I didn't want to overtake him. Because I wasn't going to say it because Utaka had put in the group inbox, George is going to mention it. But nobody else mentioned Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003.
We haven't come around to
Well, I'm done, honey, but y'all can take over.
Oh, yeah, no, that I had several actually. I would also agree that that was a fabulous remake.
Yeah,
I
so
would too.
cute. Everybody was so hot. Like everybody was sweaty and
Yeah.
Sweaty and
The hell are you
nasty.
doing in my house? Oh, like he's so good. The old grandpa. I mean, they were all really good. And even the prequel, the one after it, I was like, do you know what?
That wasn't
the
too
beginning.
bad.
Yeah,
With
the beginning
Jordana
when
Brewster.
when she
Yeah.
gave birth.
This is the beginning. Okay. Oop, too gay. Sorry. Okay.
Rein it in, faggot.
I'm surprised we haven't had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre musical, to be honest, to like Dolly Parton songs.
What?
I can say it.
To Dolly
Could
Parton?
you imagine like Leatherface working 9 till 5? Like
Okay, that would actually be
Stitching
kind of
faces
funny.
together.
stitching faces for a living.
Oh my god, I
I'm
would kind of
begging
watch
of you,
that.
please don't take my face. I can see that. I can see that.
I would watch that. I would totally watch that. Okay.
Oh my god, but it will get so
Okay.
vile. Like there's one of the actresses has big tits and he just wants them and he just and he just puts them as a breastplate. That'll be pussy.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
and then he's like running like bouncing with a big titty with a
It's gonna be made, guys. Let's get that.
I like that. I like that idea. Let's make that.
Oh
Let's
my
make
Horror
God.
that.
Hour presents Texas
Yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre.
I want to see
Dolly
Leatherface running
Parton
around with big old titties. That's what I want to see. Yeah. Anyways,
Fine, but then Leatherface also needs to wear proper heels.
that's
None
right.
of these biscuit kickers. Mm-mm.
The
Yep.
Debbie snacks.
Someone's coming for Daniel Penzance or whatever he's called from Secret Celebrity Drag Race.
That's the name.
I don't know what he's called.
Oh.
Damien from
Oh yeah.
Mean Girls.
That's actually really nice. Yeah, that's him. I met him at DragCon. He's super nice.
Oh my god, I have a picture with him
What,
from DragCon. Yeah, he was so sweet.
So you are the two people that were charged like 400.
I didn't
quid to meet
pay.
them.
I went to a panel
What?
and after that he was just like so sweet. I think he was flirting. but
Shut
I'm not
up.
Sure.
You were at that panel? Were we at DragCon the same year and didn't even know it?
In New York?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, I went to the
I
one in
didn't
New
know
York.
he went to the new. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, same, Liam. But honestly, he was only charging people $20.
He didn't charge me.
Oh, this must have been like, and because he went to the first one and there was like loads of complaints because he was charging people like ridiculous amounts of money to meet
Yeah.
him.
No, when I went, it was like $20. And he was super sweet.
Someone must have had a chat with him and been like,
Mama.
mate."
Well, I mean,
Nah, Regina, calm down.
yeah, his booth was like, I mean, like a New York apartment. It's not like he was, somebody who had like 3 booths, and that's just no. But he was super sweet, and he was funny
that's nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
But anyway, Chick
can y'all
LaFay
see?
for the win.
Oh,
So
that's
cute.
nice.
Yeah, I saw him after the panel. I don't know if I'm really bad if people are flirting because I always think they're just being nice because they think I'm like a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid or something. So I don't know if people are like, yeah,
It's the sunken
like
eyes.
no, I'm
isn't
not
it?
dying. I'm not dying. I promise. Yeah, no, I never know. Some people are flirting. So, but he was very sweet.
He wasn't flirting.
we
And
chatted
I met
about
T.S.
looking.
Madison that day too.
I'm
Everything.
jealous.
Oh my god. Wait, hold up.
Can we put
Good
her in a
times.
horror film?
She was so fun. Oh my god.
Oh, look at that hair.
Oh, honey, the titties. Honey,
Oh, she looks fabulous.
I needed to hug her like 10 feet away, honey. Them titties were bouncing, honey. Yeah. Is it on?
So
anyway.
we've all been round once.
George has always
Who?
been around once.
Oh,
In
That did make
David's
sense.
case, we've all been around 3. They've been around 3 times.
Yeah.
So back to George. I believe it is George's turn. Do you have another best for us?
Another best. I mean, I did mention Texas there, but I am going to say as well. I'm going to say Dawn of the Dead 2004. Because
Work.
like
That's a good one.
to me, that opening title sequence is one of the best title sequences in a film period. Like the music with the cuts of like real life islands and with obviously stage, scripted things all put together. I mean, it's just like I just watch that sometimes. I'm like, oh, let me just stick the credits on YouTube. It's so good, and the film itself really good. I mean, yeah, some of the some of the special effects are a little when you watch it back, like, but it was
A little
2004.
wonky.
You know, if he would have had the budget for like now, then maybe we like, you know, if he'd had the Army of the Dead budget, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it has its charm. Leave it alone.
Yeah, no,
But
it
I
is.
do. I mean, Sarah Polley was a great lead too.
Get that
I
fucking
mean-
gun out of my face! Oh yeah, she's great. Like they were all really good. Well, that's what she says.
No, I just thought when you just go into reenactments, honey. Like,
And we're like, huh?
Because it's the autism.
I don't know why I would be like, Barbara, did you take your meds? I don't even know where Barbara comes from, but that's all I can think
get
of.
you,
Barbara.
Thank
and,
you.
And the original actor doing being on the TV as like the sermon. And he's talking about hell overflow, and he's like, when there's no more room in hell, the devil will. That's just such that's
men.
basically what he's saying. And you kill unborn children, and it's just like
men inserting their penises in other men's. Oh, so good. Oh my god, have y'all seen that one? I think it's is a Nigerian guy that he's showing like is like an anti-gay shit. And he's like,
why are you gay?
Why are you? Yeah, but he does a whole thing on a stage where he's showing people what gay men do, and he's like, they put their mouths on the poo-poo.
I know what you're talking about.
And they put their fists and they go deeper into the ass. I was like,
oh my god,
who is doing that? And then I met George. But yeah, no, but it's so vile. That man is hilarious. Like I watched that and I just laughed.
I know now. I know the video you're talking about. That is funny.
Yeah.
Oh Lord have mercy. Anyway.
But yeah, Dawn of the Dead. Because I was shocked when I also love when they bring in like that cool jazz version of Down with the sickness, and then it's like and then everyone's like having sex, and then at the end they bring in the wah, and then it's like dun, 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 dun. I really enjoyed that film. I thought it was a lot of fun, and it's definitely rewatchable. And I just can't stand the girl who looks like fucking Willow from Buffy, who's like, oh, the dog. Like, I understand. I understand, but I'm like, and they could have got the dog back, but if like she wasn't there, like we could have been calm and collected and been like, we're gonna get the dog, but we're not gonna get it the way you're going. Like, there's so much blood.
I would have had a panic attack.
But then people,
if that was my dog, I would have been dying.
I would have went after.
I know, I
her,
agree, absolutely. But like, she was just like she needed to.
They needed to
George isn't a pet owner. He'd be like, that dog can die for all.
Excuse me, I had a dog for 14 and a half years,
and
he
then
had a gerbil.
We haven't seen him since.
Wait, you know Richard Gere too, George?
Allegedly.
Okay, so
yeah,
back on track.
Dawn of the Dead. Thanks.
It's a good remake.
Oh my goodness,
it's done. David, your next best.
Do you have any?
I only have one left, and it's one of my fave. I watch it when I'm feeling like spooky and pussy, and it's just like, it's The Time That Draw the Sun Down. The original is terrifying, but that remake was dark. Like it was just nasty and violent. Yeah, I was watching this because even the posters, everything, the idea of what is it? What do they call him? The Phantom Killer. The Phantom Killer.
Something like that, I think.
The fact that this has actually happened in Arkansas. No. It's called
the town.
The town is not Arkansas. It's Arkansas. Texarkana, something like
Texarkana.
that. Where's Texas? Anyways,
Texarkana.
Yeah, but the point is the fact that this actually happened, and there's a whole like history, like in the 50s or something, that they never found this bitch. Like this man just ran around, lived his life, feeling cunt, and I was like, the fact that
stab you.
Downside for you, though, David. I've got a downside for you.
What happened?
It was produced by Ryan Murphy.
That's not a downside for me.
Actually, that makes sense for one of the scenes, but okay.
But I mean, it was so good. I loved it. It was so dark and violent and just nasty. The fact that he killed people while he was outside the house, shooting people inside their house while they're watching their stories and shit and all that stuff, and I'm like, that's violent. And then he would like the one scene where the couple is making out in the car and eating pussy and all that stuff. And then he takes he wasn't eating pussy, but they get out of the car and then he kills the guy while he makes the girl turn around, and it's like not listen to everything but not look, and it's like, oh, ooh, so violent.
That was such a tense scene too.
Yeah, because
Ah.
that the mask and the eyes and that man was dark. It's terrifying, but I love both of them are great. I think I can't pick one over the
I
other.
love
but,
them both.
yeah.
I would actually agree.
But the story is so terrifying. Like it's like again, like with this one, the fact that it's a real
It's the story
story.
of
And when a
David.
stranger calls, but that girl in the 50s, the babysitter, like she got strangled with the cord and they found her dead and all that stuff. And she was like, oh, and all that stuff in the yeah, that was
Wow.
dark. Yeah, those real stories that can turn into movie. Have mercy.
I love it.
Okay. Well done. Yutaka, your next best?
Okay. So
He doesn't know.
I
He's got it
don't,
written down in
'cause
front. Just for clarity for our viewers, he does have this written down in front of him.
I do.
But
Amma.
he's
Check your battery.
I'm having a
It's
Leah
just that
Michelle
old.
moment. I'm so sorry. I can't. I know I wrote it, but I just.
Words is hard. I know.
Why you talking? Why are you always like prepping for these? Like you're just going on to like do a thank you for winning best like actor.
No,
in a-
because I truly actually don't have anything written down. It's normally in my head, but we all know I have Deborah Logan syndrome. So,
Gobble me, swallow me, drip. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's out of me. Fuck that look.
But
Big
I
Mac
mean,
truck
one of
behind
the
garage.
I've already mentioned this film before, but it is a remake, and it's such a good 80s film too. And it's The Blob. I have to kind of go back to that just because.
Wait a minute. They didn't remake.
No,
You're talking about the 80s version.
You're talking about the 80s version to the remake of the original.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I thought they remade it again. I was like, God damn.
No, oh god,
Okay.
that wouldn't actually be bad. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That whole theater scene where they're all just getting gobbled up and then.
Yeah,
But
and it's
I
wet.
really do. Like I loved the special effects. I love obviously Shawnee Smith. We stand. And
The acting is
yeah,
hilarious.
it is so overacted.
I'm
It's
like,
so
girl.
good. It is it was like I know they were trying to go hard for that, but it just came off so camp and it makes me love it even more. And
Everything.
it is. It's just
So good.
I love also the scene, one of my favorite scenes. The guy and the girl in the car. And he's
Oh,
going to reach in her shirt. That kill. So good.
that entire movie is so ridiculous. I love those like ridiculous, like can't like those 50s, early 60s, like the killer tomatoes. That's hilarious. I love that. Oh,
I
oh my
remember
God.
I couldn't rent that because I think that was rated R. And I'm like, why?
Sure.
Ugh.
I was like a prolapsed asshole. Like, what? Nope.
What do you mean you couldn't rent it?
When I was young,
In
Get
the
a video
Oh.
store.
Not on Amazon Prime, Liam.
yeah, no.
Back when things were on Betamax.
Fuck you.
Speakeasies. Uh-huh.
You used to have to go around the corner and hide.
That's a
These
funny
American impressions, honey. I don't know what state you living in.
What?
I don't know what you fucking sound like. You all sound weird.
All right. Okay, now I remember the movie I really wanted to say. Real
Oh
quick, sorry.
Jesus.
Well, that could write.
This
it
is why
down,
we don't
and that
ask
can
if we've
be
got
your
another
next
if we've got another one, Liam. This isn't the X Factor. We don't want to be asking, have you got a second song?
Yeah.
Yutaka comes with a full album.
No.
Go on.
I
My
do.
turn. My best next best one is Piranha 3D.
Oh my god, I love that. Okay, Elizabeth Shue. Love her.
Elizabeth Shue.
It is so stupid. I just love it.
Hey, you're coming for my
And
gig, bitch.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But you did a lovely job in the water, attacking everyone.
Yeah. On the dick. When you took that
Yeah.
dick out, honey, I went for the. I'm hungry.
Like, you're ever going to describe Piranha 3D in just one scene? It would have to be the scene where, for some reason, Kelly Brook and the unknown porn woman somehow just start doing a magical fucking water ballet under the boat
That was
with their clothes off. And then like
But they look
like,
good.
I think a man
They did
directed
look
this
good.
movie.
I think a man did.
Yeah.
But it's weird because it was done for the male gaze, but here I am, a gay man, just being gay. Yes, bitch.
What?
What?
Oh no,
That
get me out of
scene
this.
reminded.
Gays.
That scene kind of
No.
gave me. That scene gave me
Turn it off.
Showgirls underwater.
Oh
Yes,
yes.
It was
That's
very
why-
Showgirls Underwater.
That's why the gays love that scene.
Here we fucking go. Every week I have to be reminded that George is not Liam.
That George is not.
George
Have
is not
mercy.
Liam. No, I'm not.
Because
Yeah.
Liam's seen films.
Yes, I
Mhm.
like gay shit. That's why I listen to Michelle Visage. Do you want to watch more gay shit? Go ahead.
Too gay.
I
Too gay,
support
Liam.
you.
Back it up. Too gay. Too gay.
Yeah. What else happens? There's just so much.
The dick.
Christopher Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd is like crazy scientist guy, as he
Mhm.
always is.
Mhm.
Yeah, obviously we've already mentioned the dick, but a piranha bites
Well,
off a dick.
it bears
bites
repeating.
off a dick.
Mhm.
Just great.
Literally gobble me, swallow me. Yeah, that took it a little too far.
And then Ving Rhames. Is this the
Oh
one
my
where?
god.
Yeah.
Yes. No, the next one is the one where he comes back.
Oh,
with,
okay. That's right. With the
with,
shotgun.
With,
oh my
the shotgun.
god, it's like Wednesday when she drops the piranhas in the pool.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Anyways.
I can't wait for that.
So good.
So yes, that is my next best. George, your
Mhm.
next worst. Tell us, what is it? Enlighten us.
Well, I kind of mentioned two before, but the last one on my list was a film that some people, I can't remember if somebody in this room likes it, but it's Quarantine,
Oh, I've never seen it.
the American remake of Rec or REC or Record.
Oh, that's
with
me.
with the girl from White Chicks
Dexter.
in it. From what?
Oh, Jesus.
She's from White Chicks. Anyway,
Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Oh, Exorcism of Emily Rose. Yeah, her as well. Yeah. But that film was just like it doesn't hold any of the atmosphere.
Why don't you just throw Shamu back in the anyway? Okay, sorry, in the dressing room scene.
That film had no atmosphere or anything compared to the original film, which to me is still like terrifying. And maybe it's because I'm always reading subtitles that I can't keep up by the time that something happens on the screen, like Jesus, because it like happens so fast, too busy focusing on the subtitles. But I will refuse to listen to like a dubbed American version. Because didn't you say, David, that you were going to watch Rec at one point, and
Yeah,
then
I
you
still
couldn't
can't find the
you can't find the
because
subtitle
I can't watch
version.
a movie. I can't watch a
It's like-
movie where they're speaking in Spanish, but the words are coming out in English. Like, what? Like I feel like I'm having a stroke. Like it's too much. I can't do that, honey.
But
Like-
don't watch don't like settle for watching Quarantine, because it just doesn't hold a torch to the original Rec. Like it's
Yeah,
just
I'm looking for Spanish. I want Spanish.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Hola, los zombies están matando a todo el mundo. Anyway.
Siesta.
Ajá.
could
Agua.
Feo. Puto.
do you speak Spanish, David?
Oh, fuck.
George, what is
That-
happening?
That was a joke.
Are you
It was a joke. But like, could you
You
like
want to talk about
but
reading?
could you like watch but could you like watch Rec without the subtitles?
Of course.
You should just do that then, and everyone else just have to get the subtitles
No, but
themselves.
the words come out in English.
Oh no,
I
well
can't-
I've got a version which is in Spanish.
Oh, okay, you can send it to me.
I'll send it, and then everyone else watching YouTube can just get their own subtitles. This is a do-it-yourself one.
You can just translate for them.
Yeah, you could do the the acting for the whole film.
I will get a fucking whiplash and she just try like, okay, so wait a minute, hold up. No, girl, I can't do that. Honey. I can't. I can barely do this. Like I can't. Like I just can't. I can't keep doing two things at once.
Damn.
It's too much.
But yeah,
That's
so I'm
why
gonna
he's only into one guy at a time.
Yeah. That's right.
Unless he's in the middle. then
And
he
his
has to
name
put
is
no effort
Jesus. Thank you very much.
in. There's only one person who can satisfy you, and that's
There's only one
Jesus.
person who can fuck me, and that's Jesus. Mhm.
There's only
Is
three
it
men
so?
that I'm a serving my whole life. It's my daddy in Nebraska and Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Lady Gaga, you and I.
Gay.
See? I can be. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go with Quarantine because it was a terrible remake and the original is beautiful.
Cool.
I liked
well,
the remake.
Well spoken.
But it's not better than the original. I didn't say it was better than the original. I like the remake.
I can't believe you like that remake over Nightmare on Elm Street 2010, but anyway, let's pop off, sis.
Oh God, David. Before these two go at it yet again,
Did you have any more?
Worst?
I
He
don't-
doesn't
wait,
have another worst.
Do I?
Do
don't-
you?
I mean, I don't.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Go
you
to
have to think.
Yutaka and let's see if I
Okay.
have something by the end. I don't know.
So the original
Okay.
is just too iconic. George hasn't seen it as per usual, and the original has one of the best soundtracks, and the remake that sucks is Prom Night.
Prom Night.
Yeah, that remake is
How dare
atrocious.
Brittany
It's
Snow.
atrocious.
Don't you speak on Brittany Snow in that manner. That woman's put up with enough this week.
Yeah, Tyler's
Has
having
she?
affairs on bloody
To with Tyler.
on
I
OC.
don't.
That
Okay.
Selling
woman.
OC.
Who's having an affair with who?
I don't know. I don't care. Anyways,
Some.
sorry.
Wait, Brittany Snow is married to somebody and he's having an affair with somebody?
He's
He's
on
not
he's
really-
on Selling OC. The
Selling us?
Yeah.
Oh.
and
Selling
They
the
already
OC
broke
on
up.
Netflix.
Anyways, but
Did
no.
they?
Anyways, the Prom Night remake. If you've seen the original Prom Night, it's just has a great story, good
Everything.
tension. It's amazing. And then you get this remake where it's at obviously prom, but like all the first off, I do like Brittany Snow, but there was nothing there. Idris Elba completely wasted. And then the one person who I wanted to live, they did kill off. That was a good chase scene. But I don't remember any of the characters' names. And it was just some random psycho who just wants to come after her. Nothing, like, I get some of the changes, but it just also wasn't scary.
Changes.
And it didn't have that, honey, if you're going to give me Prom Night, I want a dance sequence like Jamie Lee Curtis
Oh,
gave
I knew
us.
you were gonna fucking bring that woman up. Jesus.
I'm ready to go to jail. I'm ready to go to jail. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like,
Anyways, yeah, no. If you see the original Prom Night, especially like, as David mentioned earlier, because I do miss the rotary telephones. But I did like that scene though. It's a good scene.
Yeah.
Because did any of you have a rotary telephone? Because yeah, I know.
Yutaka,
None of us
No.
are
girl.
old enough.
None of your like parents, like or your grandparents, like you would go.
My mum is 16 years older than me. She didn't even have one.
Okay, well,
16.
Yeah.
yeah, we
sure.
already know that. So
Honey.
calm down.
Well,
Um,
David didn't.
That's because
I mean, I did have the with the extension.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, like, I remember going to like my grandparents' house and they would have like a rotary telephone still. And there's just nothing but like getting a pencil and just using
Even
it
my
to dial and you
grandparents are
like
younger
feeling
than
like,
Yutaka.
huh?
Hmm?
I know.
you
My
know.
grandparents are dead.
No,
So-
he said.
I said
that
even
his
my
grandparents
grandparents are younger than you.
and you were like, I know.
Oh, that's probably fair, y'all. That's true. But
MySpace. What's
yeah.
that?
Did you have a pen pal, Yutaka?
I've got PayPal.
No,
Well, he
pen
did
pal.
used to leave cryptic notes on the cave walls for the next traveler.
It's
Cave
true.
walls, glory holes.
Well,
Yeah.
6 and 2/3.
Yeah. Mhm.
But either way, it's just not a good remake. I'm sorry.
Oh, I have my remake.
Okay, go. Tell us.
This pissed me off so much. And I am so sorry that I have to mention this because she just passed away and it's so sad. Rest in peace. But girl, it should not have happened. Whoever decided to remake Psycho needs to be put to death. That wig, bitch.
That wig was a bad investment.
Yeah. Like that wig was all tossed up, honey. It was like dried and kinky and all that stuff. I'm like, girl, what happened? Put some moisturize. Like it was so bad. Like I was like, why are you remaking the exact same movie? It's the exact same movie. I'm like,
yeah, well, who was the direct? Like, who greenlit that?
Slow. That was his name. It was just like, I don't understand what is happening. I was like watching this movie. I was like, it's not giving me anything. It's serving like, where's the seasoning? Where's something? If it's just gonna remake the shit, at least make it more intense or more. Give me more something.
They tried to make it stylish, and it was not that.
Yeah, pay less. It was just like, no, it was nasty. It was ghetto. Like I could not get into it because the wig was a mess. He was trying to be crazy, but he just wasn't. He was trying to be charming, but he was.
I don't think Vince Vaughn was good in that role.
No, he was great and freaky, but he was not good in this bitch.
Yeah, he was.
Nobody can remake Psycho. Like you can't remake that movie.
No.
Part 2, however, is quite fabulous. And I will die on that hill.
Ever watched part 2? Actually,
it's great.
Jesus, George, really?
I'm trying. As if like Psycho Part 2's like up there with some of the fucking best horror films in the world.
It is a great movie. It's a great movie. It's one of the best sequels I've ever seen.
Yeah,
from a classic. That ending. What?
Yes. Oh, it was so good. It's actually very well regarded, George.
Yeah, it's great. It's really great. But yeah, it's oh my god. I was like, girl, can we just not do this? Like the cover was quite fabulous with her, like the dragging of the red and the white pussy. It was pussy, like it was getting skinny and all that stuff. But it was just like, ugh. No, I hate it when they do that. Like I hate it when they do that. It pisses me off.
That remake was just trash.
It was the copy paste into color. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, girl, at least change the things up. Like when you're cheating on somebody, you just don't write the same shit. Like,
I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure I read somewhere there was like a reason.
What was the reason?
I'm sure it was like the director wanted to like piss the studio off or something.
Well, I mean, it flopped, so I don't know what
and rest in peace, Anne Hayes, honey. She was lovely and all that stuff. I loved her. And I don't know what you did last summer, but girl, no, it's time to go.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Ugh.
Do you have another worse one, Liam?
Another one?
I do. Oh, another one? Oh, you joking? Not another one.
That's the worst. He can't even do accents in his own country.
I just can't do accents. Yes, I have The Omen.
But Julia Stiles
is lovely, but it wasn't good. Let's be honest. So I've only ever seen this once in the cinema.
Didn't it come out in 2006?
Huh?
Didn't it come out in like 2006? How old were you in 2006?
16.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry.
What? 16. Oh.
16.
Yeah.
It's not George now being like, Liam, you're old. Liam, stop coming for my kid.
That Damien was quite camp, honey. I mean,
he was giving face like
he was when he turned around and he said, "You better work, Vogue, honey." I was like, he was giving it to me, bitch. I recently saw it because I hadn't seen it, so I was like, "Let me watch this shit," and I fell asleep. But that's okay.
Yeah. So it's on my list because I went to the cinema to see it and I fell asleep because I was just that bored.
I don't know if I've ever fallen. No, I have fallen asleep in theater once.
So that is why it's on my list. I can't even argue as to why it's bad.
It's just boring.
It's just boring, and I fell asleep. So to me, that makes it a bad remake because I didn't fall asleep with the original.
Yeah, I still can't get over that. I wonder where he is right now. Like, if he still can't. Like, yeah, Damien. Like, he was giving that bowl cut, honey. He was just like,
I bet you he's gay.
Allegedly.
Jesus.
Now we're outing people on this channel. Wow, it has gone downhill.
Fuck.
But yeah, no, he was like that. He was just so everything. He was like that annoying twink that like
Well, the do say demon gay twinks.
Those. Let me tell you something. When I'm walking downtown and there's a group of white twinks walking around, I cross the street.
Across the
I would
Yeah,
too.
honey, those are scary, honey. Those are scary. Mm-hmm.
And
Also-
now that they've been
Sticky
emboldened
and
with
glitter.
this, you can do whatever you want, shite.
What's
They're
the-
even worse.
Who?
Who?
Like with all the people telling everyone, you can just do what you want to do.
Well, no, not really. but-
Skinny white twinks shouldn't be given that message.
Go to Russia.
Well-
Go to Russia.
Blame
Yes.
Ryan Murphy.
I
Yeah.
do blame Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy put like he's like, this is what gay people look like. They all look like Matt Bomer, and it's like, do they? Like, have you seen? There's a
He
picture.
tried. He gave us one black guy in Hollywood.
That's true.
He was hot. But I'm
He
telling
did
you,
give us
let me tell you
Evan
something.
Peters
I'm
being
gonna tell you
gay,
something
so-
right now. Call me racist, but that season of Hotel, I could not tell you who was who. Like I was like, what? Didn't you die, bitch? Like there was seven of the same white men. I was like, what is going on up in this show?
Yeah, they
I truly could not tell the difference.
like
I
five
was
white
like-
men with black quiffs, like that.
I was like, didn't you get fucked? Didn't you get died? I was like, what's happening? I thought the pills kicked in. I was so confused. I was like, oh,
It wasn't
girl.
the pills. It was just the same man, different names.
Have you
like-
seen the Cheyenne Jackson
Same.
video?
Mm-hmm.
What?
We'll talk about that.
We'll
in the
talk about that
after
later.
show.
Make sure to head over to Patreon.
Jesus.
Cheyenne Jackson.
He played
Oh,
Lady
yeah.
Gaga's husband.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Anyway,
So,
um,
to quickly round all
Oh,
of this
yeah.
off,
yeah.
speed round. Does anybody have anything else?
Child's
Best.
Play remake. Oh, so not best. Not best. Sorry.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
My Belated
I have
Valentine
one-
remake.
Oh.
Evil
okay.
Dead 2013.
Ooh, good remake.
Oh, good one. The Invisible Man.
Ooh, that
Okay,
was
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
So,
baby,
speed
baby,
round.
I would have made up that I was being followed. To live with that fine ass man, bitch. I was like, girl, yes. Oh my god, I'm being followed.
With that
Oh,
house,
the police.
too?
No, you
Let
talking
me
about
live
the,
with you.
no,
Oh
you
my
talking
god,
about the policeman.
that police bitch.
Yeah, he's talking
Yeah,
about
she's
the
talking about the
policeman.
He could have
policeman.
pulled the trigger on my ass with that gun. That man
Oh,
was so
Aldous
fine.
Hodge. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
bitch. Oh, honey.
Oh,
No,
my
not
goodness.
the one from Thingy.
He was
But
from
no offense, I also would have let the other one beat me for a living to live in that house.
that
Oh,
house was
Right on the man.
gorgeous.
I wouldn't have needed to run away. I would have lived there happily.
I know. People these days.
I love that ending. That was a great, like, satisfying ending too.
Yeah.
in that
It was
remake.
very a la Ready or Not-ish. Like, you know, those, you know, where I've had it, bitch. Like, I'm done with y'all. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that kill scene too at the diner or at the restaurant. That was so like I was like, damn.
He was a nasty, conniving little cunt. And I was like, oh, I was so ready. Oh, and at that dinner table,
David was
I would have
like,
done the same thing
praise
Tiffany
God.
would have done in Sea of Chucky. When she just fucks him in under the table.
Yeah.
She just rips his guts out. Fucking asshole. Anyways. And then she
Yeah.
gets pregnant. Girl, get me a wire hanger, honey. Like, I'm not doing this, bitch. Raising the seed of Chucky. Like, this is some bullshit.
So,
Anyways.
to close this out, speed round. Does anyone have any worst?
No,
Child's Play remake.
Yeah, I said mine. No, Wicker Man, Poltergeist, Quarantine. Yeah.
The Grudge remake. Both.
Nick's coming from the comments.
That's
Good
fine.
Day of the Dead.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Star? What happened?
Jeffrey read
The
it.
Day of the Dead remake.
Do I have a worst? No, I don't have a worst.
Oh.
Yeah.
You take
Everything's so good to me.
Took a minute for you to.
Huh?
You were like,
the
oh,
Oh, the
Call's
Jeffrey
returning.
Reddick part.
yeah.
When you
He's
say
still in the
yeah.
first round of best movie, so don't. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
That
but
takes
like
a minute.
you last week though, you were like, didn't we do this when we were doing like 90s
Honey,
best? You were like, I
I
don't know.
completely forgot that we were doing decades. I thought we were just doing the best and worst. I was like, oh, I'm going down. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Bitch, that shook myself up. I was like, oh my God, is it happening already? Like, girl, so sad. So sad.
But you got there in the end, so that's all
I
that
do.
matters.
Like, just like Itaka, I managed to get there at the end.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
What a waste.
Well done.
Yeah.
We're all very proud of you. And speaking of the end, this is the end of this episode. So
And if
if
you
you
want
would
a
like
happy
more
ending-
from us,
Yeah.
pop on over to Patreon, where we'll be discussing how George gives a happy ending.
That's right. That's right.
No, so yes, you can subscribe to our Patreon. All the links are down below. We are also on Twitter and Instagram with @thehorrorhour TV. So make sure you go and look at us. If you are not subscribed to this channel and just randomly appeared, please do think about subscribing. It would be lovely. Also, hit the notification bell so you are notified whenever we do upload content. And thank you for joining
And
us.
don't worry, George
Bye.
isn't here all the time.
Yeah,
So don't worry. Yeah.
sometimes he's gone.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
Like
there's
next week, he'll be gone.
Yes, so you will
No.
get a week off from.
Oh, it's the week after.
week after. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
shame.
And that'll be the week when the views go down. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
You have been listening to the Horror Hour.